Alright, we're off to Africa. Let's see what this pitch dark. We're in the Angola Zaire.
Came from intel. The target is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline
damn, you don't want to be in that
failed. Now the shore's a mess.
It's pretty shit, no doubt.
Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water.
Yeah, you can tell Kojima does not think much of the first world. Really.
The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak.
We're getting hired by environmental activists? Guest starring child soldiers.
We agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated. Abandoned. Then the rebel group United moved in.
We're gonna take it in?
Taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. United's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the
look at that water
company, Cyprus. Keeping tabs on United could tell us who's pulling its strings.
I gotta destroy the facility. I'm 1,500 meters away from my,
That's step one to tracking down Skullface. And Cypher with him. Good luck, boss.
Is there any downsides to stand in this water?
North, past Kuala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by United, so stay sharp.
Well, it's okay. The dog will help me,
The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason, no banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest example.
Yeah, Kojima really does not like the first one.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, can I not talk to them yet? I might not be able to.
It's digitalis. It's toxic, but it can also be used as medicine.
You have arrived.
You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for United, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated.
Oh, damn, I forgot it's daytime. I can actually see you super easily. Oh, that guy. Oh no. Gonna go around. Come on. About face.
Huh?
Hello. Just drag him behind cover. Yeah, you don't see anything, bro.
Talk. The PF soldiers are speaking Afrikaans, an official language of the Republic of South Africa. Boss, we're gonna need someone with the Afrikaans interpreter skill to understand what they're saying. We'll look into it here, but for now,
Analysis complete.
you'll just have to make do without one.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Is she okay?
Does that guy see anything? No, that guy's freaking.
Analysis complete.
Eh. How's that guy doing?
Subject on
Analysis
board.
complete.
Leave the rest to us.
Problem is, I can't interrogate them. I can't interrogate them, right? Because freaking I don't have the interpreter skill. There's gonna be a blueprint somewhere too. I'll probably come back later on this mission and then get the blueprint. Oh damn, there's a lot of enemies. An awful lot of you guys. I'm gonna sneak around then. Oh, look how many of them. Alright, get this guy over here. Trick him into cover. Smart enough to go around this way. Come on. Turn around. Where'd my dog go to?
Good. Spit it out. I don't know
Alfred Collins is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Come back later then. How's his skills looking?
Analysis complete.
That was fine. How do I get past those people? That's the real question.
You gotta extract him.
There's a giant boat here. Oh. I don't want to be in the muck. Skip them all. Good times.
Plant expansion complete.
Oh, black carrots right here. Is that really what black carrot looks like? which way do we go? Just keep going.
Development complete.
Oh. I don't want to extract too many people. You wanna wait until you get the interpreter, right? Okay. You guys do have a lot of resources. I'll put on a cassette.
Sun will set shortly.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, just a bunch of guys with guns, in possession of a nuke? Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke.
Except you did.
Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake. I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke.
Yeah,
did
problem,
get
we
out.
had the nuke.
And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
You made it past the village. Continue heading for the oil facility. It's located upriver. To an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cypher Strike Force XOF showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit!
Oh, sure, like I could have known.
Damn, his
No,
voice is so
I was
like
just trying
flat.
to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the
Yeah, he got a lot of
assault
people
force and their
killed,
choppers.
Huey.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end of Mother Base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years.
I don't know, you seem pretty
I lost
enthusiastic.
9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
Oh, I suppose...
The Vinda oil field is the property of Saner, South African Natural Resources. Saner drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. And when the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. And it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means United's takeover is the perfect cover for Saner. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil thieves. However you look at it, Saner's far from squeaky clean. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the piece you've chosen, Doc?
I'm not lying.
Of course. Just let me check one or two things. On that day, you were in the control tower with them. Lucky you. That's how you got out unscathed. And you escaped on one of their choppers. Only you, right before the base went under.
Yeah, the
They
proof
had
is
me
pretty...
blindfolded the whole time. I've never been so scared. The whole flight, I thought they'd kill me. But thinking of you...
Oh
kept me
man,
going.
this is
My
like...
comrades, all the way.
And?
There was a plane journey, and then we traveled by road.
Wow,
When
Huey,
I
you're
finally
not
took
a
off
good
the
liar.
blindfold, I was in kind of a warehouse, on the floor. Afghanistan, it was that research lab. I couldn't believe they'd taken me halfway around the world. And soon enough, he came.
Skullface.
He's the one who's really behind that Mother Base attack. He forced me into that research.
What kind of research?
He told me to build a bipedal walking tank for the Soviet Union. Like Peace Walker. A system that could fire an ICBM-class nuclear weapon. That's how the Sahelanthropus project got started.
Sahelanthropus.
Those AI weapons I'd made in Costa Rica were like toys by comparison.
Were they? There were
A whole
nukes.
world apart from reptilian four-legged crawling and that ridiculous hunched-over bipedal waddling. My design evolved to the dawn of mankind. Sahelanthropus, the first steps towards humanity. An upright bipedal weapon system. Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
Like how Paz modified Zeke for human control.
Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controlled your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable. So
That used to be a settlement. But now it's burned to the
Yeah, that's how you beat it. You got into the pod, and then you
I got it
destroyed
down to less than a tenth the size without any loss in computation speed. But it was still too big for the cockpit. There wasn't enough room for the pilot. If I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical. In the end, human piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag, and I
There's the
wasn't
input
satisfied
lag.
with its precision either.
We know
Plus,
about
it
that,
would be
don't we?
useless if the enemy jammed it. So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a
Wait,
hybrid
no,
AI,
that Bruce
a
Strangelove
combination
was
of
in on it
Peace
because
Walker's reptile and mammal
freaking
pods. The
because
only
she's the one
AI
who
that had ever
requested it.
successfully operated an unmanned.
charred remains. Probably the villagers.
You need help to get that working. Expert help.
Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
Nope, that's
You
a
did
flaw.
that yourself. That's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history
That's
of mankind.
super specific.
I guess technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
I don't see the benefit of having it stand taller.
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable.
Alright, that makes sense.
That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover.
It's a
So,
giant
making it
freaking
walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data so it could maintain its balance. But Skullface refused to
There
work.
it is. The oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid.
Just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright. Without a pilot or an AI.
Shut down
And
the oil
walking
transfer.
at that speed, too. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
Well, that makes you not very useful.
Sahelanthropus. Where is it now?
I have no idea. All my experiments took place at that cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete prototype at this point, and nothing but a
Can I crawl
paper
through this?
tiger.
Yes, I can.
Even if it can walk, it's far from being a viable weapons platform.
There's so
It
many.
wouldn't be useful in actual battle.
It looked pretty useful in actual battle.
Eric will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you? Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either. Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us. How long are we gonna press him? If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here. But I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod belt for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk. And each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created
Alright, I get them all close
It
together.
mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second.
Alright, let's see if I can get all three.
It was called the Mammal Pod. It was created by Dr. Strangelove. She tried to recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining healthy parts. The result was a unique entity. A hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. With Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will. Like Emmerich says, it's just a machine.
Yep. Oh, people coming in. How do I get up there?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Hold up. I have to plant C4 on,
Destroy that separator tank. You'll need to use explosives. Got any C4?
hold up. Oh. Uh-oh. They're coming this way. That's not good. Oh, how do we sneak out of this? Oh. Is he gonna come up?
Caution, rain approaching.
Gotcha. Oh. Come
Subject
down.
on board. Leave the rest to us.
Make that noise. Come on. No, you want to check it out. Oh no. Damn, I screwed it all up.
Speak. Let's see it.
Oh no, they're getting really close though. How many more people in the...
You gonna extract him?
Nah, I gotta get all of them. There's just... It's too risky.
Ever since the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over.
What do you mean?
Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talk to
Rain.
them wherever they went.
Sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps.
And words, your legend has been told on every battlefield they've seen. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over. Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cypher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes.
A warning?
Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that.
I never said any of that.
The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did. And stand up to Cypher.
I don't know, that's a good
Of all
thing.
the stupid things you could do. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero, Big Boss. And deep down, they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cypher.
That's...
These days, it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation.
Come on. Gotcha.
Much ado. Like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect to walk in the park.
Alright, everyone on this side is gone.
The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office... You gotta extract him? South Africa. That's also where the South African Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them. Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group. So they'll have plenty
we
of
got 2
combat
people coming
experience.
in. This is bad.
And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. That adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off.
Oh no.
Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The East bank of the Muneni
spotted.
River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu. He's coming too.
Ubuntu. Yeah, he's still almost...
With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire
no, I'm
PFs.
completely surrounded. This is
Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh. That was my bad.
Hey, quit kidding around.
asleep? Good. Oh. Everything's so brightly lit.
Analysis complete.
In combat, good enough. Might just have to go hot once they spot you.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, hello. Oh no. Go for it. Oh fuck, nope, never mind.
But at least it took that helmet with it.
Oh wow. I didn't even know you could... Oh, because the silencer was on. I was wondering, why the hell didn't they notice me? There's a blueprint here somewhere.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh hey. External communications gone. Did I destroy the radar? There's a guy in the building. Well.
Analysis complete.
Oh, he has a skill I need though. How about you?
Analysis complete.
Oh, hold up. Blueprint right here. Where is he?
Caution, rain approaching.
Where's the freaking blueprint? Hold on. Somewhere here. Oh, I might have gotten it already. Alright, whatever. Alright. Make our way back up to that platform, right? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go hot. I don't like it, but tired of stealth, man. Sorry. A lot of people about to get blown up. How about you?
Analysis.
Oh, hey, I'll take it. There you go.
Subject on
You
board.
have arrived
Leave the
at
rest to
your
us.
destination.
Hello.
Analysis complete.
Oh, yes, more A's. Okay, whoa, what the? When do we start getting the Oh, because there's an S rank, that's why. I was like, where the hell do we, Where is this thing supposed to be?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh, we're going to the control. Oh, see ya, going in. Oh, wow, are you serious? Stand here, get shot. I'm lockpicking this door. See ya.
There's the transfer pump control room. The emergency stop button is probably...
Stop that shit. What happens? Lesson learned, man. Maybe I just don't have the temperament for stealth games. Go in hot. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Bodies. Why?
Ugh. What the hell is that? Experiments?
Oil transfer pump shut-off confirmed.
Mission
Next,
info
destroy the
extraction
oily water
arrived
separator
at
tank.
database.
That'll ensure they can never use the facility again.
Shouldn't I check these, bodies? Nope, never mind. Ah, lesson learned. Going in hot all the time now.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, hello. Alright guys, you forced me to do this. Oh no, another... Shouldn't we investigate the freaking bodies? Let's get a safe distance. Wow, safe distance being not under it. Oh! Sorry, D-Dog. We're still boys though, right? Still boys? Uh-oh, they got the walkers. Gotta fight. Gotta take these guys out?
You destroyed the separator tank. Objectives...
Oh wow, it cost 10K?
Security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Sorry, D-Dog. Oh, without D-Dog, I can't do the thing either. Ah, it cost me money. Hey, can I? Probably not a good idea to swim in there, but hey. Well. Oh, I guess I can go the other way. Yeah, the other way's probably better. Mad heroism points for that. Why is the hot zone so big?
Looks like the road's been sealed off. See any way around? Boss, I just got a report from the intel team. An enemy unit is en route to the hills. Looks like they mean to hunt you down. You'll have to make it past them somehow.
Unless I'm stuck by this freaking mound of dirt. Can't run past it. Oh no. Those walkers can't run faster than me.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
What the hell is happening?
The map has been updated.
So just go past the camp. I can just run this way. Can I run the right way? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh. African peach. Yep.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
That was not a well done mission.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project
Yeah,
has
right.
been
Autoloader. Task Arm CQC. What the hell is this? What is all this stuff? Well, I guess that's a bright side.
Complete. Great work.
Codename Bear. Oh, I still got some GMP from that.
Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the
Just
oil
need my
field.
interpreter, dude.
They
I
were
don't care
behind
about
what
anything else.
happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And
Oh, financial
get this, the fund
loop-de-loops.
itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Oh, more questioning Huey. Oh, D-Walker armament.
Hey! Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions. And you can also summon
Yes, you
it
could
to
just
your
call
location.
it in.
I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer
Yes,
gun.
I like the sound of this.
If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Ooh, got a lot of A's. I guess A's are the standard now. Please, I just want my interpreter. Also, I probably call my doll back. My doll.
Side ops list updated.
I've updated the mission
Mission list
We received a
updated.
new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to
Please
Cypher or
select the
Skullface
mission.
at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter.
Ah, there you go.
The
I like the
details
sound
are on
of
your
that.
iDroid.
10% is really high. The side ops? I guess it's a main mission. Ooh, one dude died. What are we looking like right now?
Select unit. Staff dismissed.
C seems to be the lowest for... Oh, troublemaker. Nah,
Select
dude, I don't
unit.
need you here.
Staff dismissed.
Why I got so many
Select
harassment
unit.
troublemakers here?
Staff dismissed.
Oh, I guess I can...
Please select a drop point.
Actually, hold up. Let's go back to Mother Base first. Do I have enough to develop anything else? Ah, yes, command platform, combat, intel. I should do combat. Nah, command just overall good. Let's just do that.
Commencing platform construction.
Alright, let's... Alright, where's the main
Please
mission?
select a mission.
Lingua Franca. Might as well get it, might as well get fresh
Please select
first.
support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Do I have time? Screw it, I feel like I have to get the interpreter mission, because that one took quite a while. Oh hey. Yo, more donkeys? Got some more tapes about Huey. Oh hey, got some challenges too. Huey.
You called that thing Sahelanthropus. Where does the name come from?
Well, several years ago, an excavation...
Okay, I'm assuming this is actual history.
In the Sahel region.
Central Africa. The Southern Sahara.
Cypher gave the specimen the name Sahelanthropus, man of Sahel. And then they covered the whole thing up.
Why?
They probably wanted to monopolize information about human evolution to have a head
Yo,
start in
Illuminati.
genetic-
Some Illuminati.
At
You
least
gotta
until they
hide
had
the
an idea
evolution.
of what they'd found.
It was that big of a discovery, huh?
Sahelanthropus was a gracile hominid, estimated to have lived about 7 million years ago. What's significant about it is how its skull's foramen magnum faces down. In other words, its spinal column supported its head from underneath.
It stood upright.
Oh, goddamn it. I wonder if you can fast forward through tapes. Alright, hopefully got time for one more mission. I'll edit down the failure parts, you know? Not that. I'm not too tired. You know what? The trip to Mother Mice might take too long. Let's go.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Where is it exactly?
Mission not accepted.
Oh, Kaziba camp.
Mission weather will clear shortly.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah, not too damaged. 1800, man, always in the dark. I try to make up for my my bumbling. Okay, they definitely fix whatever the hell, whatever the hell server problems they're having, because the load times are a lot faster now. Or maybe it's because I was already on the,
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Alright, let's continue our little,
You called that thing Sahelanthropus. Where does the name come from?
Well, several years ago, an excavation team discovered a hominid skull
secret
in the
Illuminati
Sahel
plot to
region.
hide evolution. Yeah, we got it.
Central Africa. The Southern Sahara.
Cypher gave the specimen the name Sahelanthropus, man of Sahel. And then they covered the whole thing up.
Why?
They probably wanted to monopolize information about human evolution to have a head start in their genetic research. At least, until they had an idea of what they'd found.
It was that big of a discovery, huh?
Sahelanthropus was a gracile hominid, estimated to have lived
7
about
million.
7 million years ago. What's significant about it is how its skull's foramen magnum faces down. In other words, its spinal column supported its head from underneath.
It stood upright.
Right. Which would mean Sahelanthropus walked upright 3 million years before Australopithecus, making it the world's oldest human species.
Walking upright. I get it. Hence the name Sahelanthropus for your machine.
Walking
The CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move.
I darted him. He's
and
gonna
they
fall.
could kill the target without warning.
and the development of complex communication through language. Only man is capable of this. My creation will be the progenitor of all bipedal weapon platforms.
And you did this for Cypher.
No, not at all. Sahelanthropus is the best proof that I never betrayed you guys.
What do you mean?
The reconstructed Sahelanthropus skull looked exactly like the skull we used as our logo 9 years ago in the Caribbean.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet.
Oh, too late.
That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are...
Sure, I was...
What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone.
Back in
Then they'll just kill the target.
That's the reason I incorporated the old insignia into Sahelanthropus' name. Don't you see? That's how much I was thinking about you guys.
Oh, I see, all right. I see someone desperate to cover his ass. You can say whatever you want.
Boss, you've extracted the interpreter. Well, we'll just have to interrogate him to find out where the target is.
Sorry, bro. I'm just too.
Snake, you finally came. Just don't record this, okay?
Not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name
Boss,
of...
we got the interrogation location out of the interpreter. He also said it will begin at night. They'll be starting any time now. Hurry.
He's also gotten into genetic research.
Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its cells, and you swap it with the nucleus
we
of
did it
an
with Dolly.
unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms,
Gotta hurry.
including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking
That's
a
pretty
back seat.
funny that he's talking about
Isn't that a
morale.
little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you. Cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff. But I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10
Oh
years
well,
ago.
boss knows about
And
that.
the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost.
Isn't it a
Even
her?
Others in his field, his age, where he comes from, that might not be his real
Yeah,
name.
it's paramedic,
And I
right?
can't even say
From
for
3.
sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, preserving talent.
What does this have to do with me?
Cypher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA. Cypher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built. Meaning,
Man, we're dragging
Cypher
real
has to be a part of the
organizations into
Pentagon,
this.
or at least
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, some say he's a pivotal player.
Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design
Yeah, make a
human
super
beings
soldier?
for
Yeah,
specific
I got it.
purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations? By
I mean, that's a
cloning
kind of scary thought
Alright,
because
I get the idea.
what if you just
I
you know,
know it's inductive reasoning. but
everyone gets
this weapon
inbred.
to surpass Metal Gear they're developing.
just-
Boss, one of the prisoners has been killed. We don't know if it was a target or not. Hurry up and ID the target.
We're just gonna mass produce
As a
humans.
fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that?
Analysis
Genes encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that.
Oh,
And
wow.
yet, it could be what Cypher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where?
If you run into trouble, give us a call.
Heard it in
We may be able to offer some advice.
to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so?
Complete.
Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
Collins is the lead
I
who
can't.
works in that area.
We have an interpreter,
If you
don't
get
we?
any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Where the hell is the freaking... Question becomes, where the hell is the interrogation? Oh shit, it's up there. Oh no, come on. I'm gonna run out of extractants at this point.
Caution.
No, miss. What?
Extraction failed.
Alright, I gotta put that guy to sleep. Alright, I need a freaking supply drop.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Let's take a look at this. Can't believe I haven't started to sound an alarm yet, dude. There was a lot of close calls. What do you got?
This is a list of
The
prisoner
map
detainment
intel
locations.
file obtained. The map has been updated.
It's over there.
Rain. Sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps.
Some of these machine guns too. Oh, that's a decent amount of space away.
Extraction failed.
Yeah, I emptied an entire camp for no reason.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, there's only one dude in there. It's fine.
Unit function added. You have arrived at your destination.
Help! Help!
It's gonna go crazy. Extract everybody.
That looks like the
The map
target.
has been updated. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
You know what?
Mission info has
I'm
been
gonna
updated. The map has been updated.
take down the chopper thing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I'll run all the way back now, I
Enemy
guess.
presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Oh, hello. Really high stats. I like this. Where's their anti-air radar? God, that light is freaking bright. Mark it on the map. There it is. I was asleep.
The map has been updated.
Tape in here? Click. Alright, let's walk a safe distance before. Boom!
You destroyed
Please
their
select
anti-air
support
radar.
helicopter
It wasn't one of the
requested.
targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Alright, we're right here.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
That's African peach.
Oh, there we
The
go.
shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
Marker placed.
Really
You
should
have
like
arrived
glow
at your
or something.
destination.
Where's my chopper? There it is. Come on, P-Quad. Let's go.
This is P-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. Alles geht schneller, das steht hier. Fokus alles hier auf
Oh?
die Helikopter.
This
This is
only...
P-Quad. On station at LZ.
I can't imagine there are too many people left. Oh?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Heading out.
Where? Whatever.
Departing.
fine. Helicopter's
Extraction
armored.
arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Yo, got an A? I extracted way too many people, but...
Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take
so our
off.
interpreter is
The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears.
Well,
The
so we
CFA
got a
is
new
the
enemy
same.
type showing up.
That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Ooh, A+, baby. Century 1. Oh, okay, we're moving on to the A rankers here. S is probably... I keep thinking A is higher than it is because I forget S rank exists. Alright. Let's go back to Mother Base and then see if there's a cutscene. Alright, man, let's go back.
Side ops list
One of the latest
updated.
missions to come in is connected
Mission
to the
list
walker gears.
updated.
This could be our chance to close in on Cypher.
Please
Take a look
select
at your
a
mission
landing
list.
zone.
What is going on here? Oh, visit quiet?
Heading to Mother Base.
Sure, let's go. Okay, so you can walk without them hearing you. When you have
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base?
This is the main quest or the side
Whenever's
quest?
fine. Thanks.
Doggy. Oh, there it goes. Visit quiet. Oh, we still have to do this. Alright. So do that. Do it in a side mission. Whatever. I'll do it a side ops off screen. There's no reason to. I'm missing side ops. What's up? What's up, bossy? What is this?
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English. She never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her.
You didn't have to put the guy in a coma. Oh, God, we doing the fan service thing?
Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
So she can't falling into the ocean's a bit dangerous. Got One Piece powers.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water.
Oh, so they do have a weakness.
See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Oh, we're doing the whole the end thing.
That's the verdict from the medical staff.
Kojima really likes the sci-fi.
Jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra
Yep.
unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious. Some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you.
Alright.
Of course, only if you think she'll be useful.
Well, she can do non-lethal, that works.
You keep her in mind.
Alright.
Side op completed.
That's it? Emblems. Alright, Aussie. See you later. Let's just call it a day. Alright, thanks for watching. Well, with the stealth, not super great at stealth. Maybe get some developments that'll make me do better.